Hello again, everybody. Today we have another Happy Mail unboxing. Rose Cosentino from the Junk Journal Junkies Canada group saw my swap with Wanda Ford, and she reached out to me to see if I wanted to do a swap with her as well. And so I did. I had a duplicate of what I sent Wanda already made up, so that was handy for me, and I added a few other things based on what Rose said she liked. So she put in the little swap card, which I've also printed a bunch of these out too, from Rose to Judy. The Wednesday character from, what is it, the Munsters? This is a little note that says this is her first swap. Happy crafting. I can use that card as well. I've been meaning to dig out some of the old vintage greeting cards that I have and use them in a journal. Okay, so here we have a little souvenir de marriage, which would be a wedding album. And it's like an old vintage photo album in a cream color. Very pretty. I can use that to store some stickers maybe. That's what I generally do with these little things. The cover is pretty. It would make a nice junk journal, actually. I took the spiral out and put regular signatures in there, but we'll see. I do have some stickers to organize. Let's see what else we have here. Here's a nice bag of goodies. I love these mixed bag of goodies. You never know what's going to be in them. I love those crinkle sounds. So what are these? Little wooden buttons. Those are sweet. Some jingle bells. I have quite a collection of jingle bells. These ones are neat. Beads with bling on them. And a little wooden tag. Put that with my little wooden mini file thing that I got from Wanda. There's some other wooden buttons and a wooden maple leaf and an owl. Oh, some silver feathers and a bee. I make jewelry, so I've got lots of this kind of stuff, but I don't have him. And that's really nice. A little girl looking from behind the curtain. And this is a beautiful feather. A bit of a, looks like turquoise inlay. And little mirrors, hand mirrors. That's cute. And the wolf. Very nice. When I get new stuff, it forces me to go and organize my other stuff so I can find it when I put it away. One thing leads to another to-do list. There's some more wooden pieces, a domino, some Scrabble, stars. I love the wooden pieces, and then Scrabble pieces and dominoes. I've seen where you can decoupage on dominoes and make them into earrings and things, and those are a good size for that. Little mini ones. And these must have come out of some game. Would be good in a journal. And plain bottle caps. Awesome. And what's this? Keep calm and carry on. Tiny little, I guess that's a Scrabble charm that's been enameled. Looks like. And what does this say? Oh, Studio Cosentino. Rosemary Cosentino from her Etsy shop, cosentinofineart.etsy.com. Used to have something made by somebody, handmade. And then this looks to be a bunch of beads and junk jewelry, which is really fun to create and to put into collages. I made a bunch of these kind of snowman earrings this year. I'm always looking for necklaces with lots of big round white textured beads to make snowmen. This is really pretty, like a silk earring. And this one's a clip-on that's like a buffalo check. That's really cute for like the to clip on the edge of a page. That's something to add to my things to include in a junk journal list is clip-on earrings. They make really unique page edgers. That one I'll have to glue back on. That's a nice one. Hold an envelope into a journal without gluing it in. Yes, looks like some gemstones, some rhinestones, hearts. Very cool. Oh, I like this one. One of those screw-on post earrings. And some, looks like mother of pearl. This must have been a big necklace pendant or an earring. Ooh, look at those rhinestones. I have one little box that I keep vintage rhinestones in. I think I'll put that in that box. And another little copper snowman. On the old 80s or 90s colors. Stud earrings. To other people, it's just junk. To us, it's treasure. Pull out a few things here. Looks like we have some wallpaper border. That's beautiful. Black with floral. I love black with floral. I will definitely make use of that. I'm working on a journal that has those colors in it right now, minus the black. I could add black in. It's not finished yet. And that's a pretty floral one. These would be good on a cover or to create some belly bands or something, maybe with some of the stripes from the edge. Lots of ways you can use that. Hadn't really thought about that either, and I used to use wallpaper to make the shaker boxes or band boxes when they were popular. I used to actually do classes on that. A bunch of ribbon. So we've got some skinny green ribbon, some black gray ribbon, some black lace, and some blue grosgrain, and then some turquoise yarn and ribbon and blue and silver cord. Beautiful. Add that into my collections. And this looks like we got some sari silk, and this is something I've been curious about, is using clothespins to wrap ribbon and stuff around. It looks cute, and they would look cute sitting in a basket, or actually I've got sewing machine drawers that I'm gonna display stuff like this in. So I might just do some more of those, get some of those from the dollar store, or use my old-fashioned ones. I've got a couple jars of old-fashioned ones too. And this is what I've been after, the sari silk, or whatever kind of silk it is. I've been actually going to the thrift stores, looking in the dresses section to see if I can find some interesting colors in a silky or even a rayon fabric that's going to tear nice, so that I can make strips. Because not everything I do is sort of rustic and burlap style. That's nice. Can't remember what this stuff is called. It has a specific term for it. It'll come to me. Another little package of fabrics and stuff. That's the great thing about the junk journaling, is you don't need a lot of any one thing. Like I can add this to my scrap carousel. I use the round divided containers like the Tupperware serving center, and I separate the little snippets. And you just need a little bit to make a cluster or whatever. So that's a beautiful yellow. And this can go with my mermaid journal stuff. And lots of just different little snippets. Oh, here's a snippet strip she made, or someone made. Grab the scrap bin and head to the sewing machine. That's beautiful. And part of a doily with beads around the edge. Oh, that's interesting. That had to have been done by the maker. Some velvet, which I don't have. Some lace and some fabric. Oh, I'm gonna make some snippets. I love buffalo check, and I specifically requested some ticking stripe. I've been kind of obsessed with ticking stripe. I think it goes so well with vintage things. So thank you so much, Rose, for holding out and getting that for me. Really appreciate you getting that. Then we have a bag of paper stuff. So we've got some stamps. Looks like quite a few stamps. And I just organized stamps from another swap, my wish list swap, I guess it was, on Junk Journal Junkies Canada Facebook group. And she had sent me a bunch of stamps, so I put them all onto a page so that I can scan them. So I'll just start another page. These are neat, big Canada ones. I had a couple of those. I don't have that one. It's not that I'm collecting stamps, but the collector in me just can't help but say, oh, do I have that one yet? I was more looking for certain colors to coordinate with my books that I'm making. That'll go nice in my springtime strawberry journal. And I was looking for turquoises and purples. So there's some purple Queen Elizabeth. There's a turquoise Dutch one, Dutch or German. Purple Queen Elizabeth. Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. Hey, there's some really interesting ones here. Filipina. It's nice to have them from all over the world. And then we've got some sort of postage stickers, maybe. Yeah, custom stickers in my color. Very good. Play with some more stamps. I've seen some interesting ideas with stamps lately. And the these look like they might be coasters, just by the size of them. Or is it just one? No, it's two. No, it's one. Double-sided. So that can go into a journal. Maybe in a spot with clear on both sides or something. And then a little paper pouch, which is really cute with the polka dots, with some playing cards and Monopoly cards in French. Cool. Some tickets. Real tickets instead of these printed ones that I have an abundance of. And what's this from? Soho. And today's events. That's a cute little note card. And then, what's this bird? Is this like a paper clip? Yeah, a covered paper clip, which is something that I tried to make, and mine didn't look this tidy. They looked really not good. So I took them apart. But now this inspires me to try again. A little bit of scrapbook paper. a covered paper clip. And then little book page tuck spots. I think these are made with very little glue, maybe no glue. And then this is a little bit of winter ephemera. Oh, and a bee. If you know, but I love bees. Or bee stuff. I may have told her that I like bees and dragonflies. Those are really cool. Inventory tags, that's really neat. That's what we're all trying to emulate, is this inventory tag thing. Airmail and postage printed. Put those with the stamps anyway. Another inventory tag. I think these are printed, but they look really authentic. And some more tickets, printed ones with bees and honeycomb, beehives. I'll definitely use those in my bee journals. I have several bee journals to make. A bee postcard, a couple of them. That one's written on the back of something else, but I'll just back that with coffee dyed paper, and that's what I'm doing today. My niece is coming with my great nephew in tow, and we're going to coffee dye paper today. Paper and other things that I've set aside. Here's a postcard. Can't quite tell unless that's where it is from. Yeah, Terenia. I don't know where that is. I'll have to look that up. A Christmas card, unused. Oh, look at this one. I love these darker night scenes, and that's in French. Rose is from Quebec, or lives in Quebec. It's nice to get some different language stuff in there sometimes. I love anything with a dark blue sky. And some CD envelopes, which will make interesting additions to books, where you can put a picture showing through the front of it and turn it into a pocket or something inside your journal. Then there's this larger envelope, which will become a book cover, no doubt. I'm doing a series right now. First episode aired yesterday. Excuse me. Where I make the junk journal start to finish. So the first episode was just collaging on the envelope, which is going to become the cover. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link it down below and you can check it out and follow along the series. Oh, look at these papers. This must be avocado dyed maybe, but it's beautiful. Some of them you see are too dark for my liking, but these are just beautiful. I'll have to reach out and ask Rose what she used. There's a purple one, book page that's dyed purple, just around the edges a bit, and then some grayish ones. That's really nice. I just love the texture on these dyed papers. I want to try the method where they scrunch them up and leave them to dry. And then the pale blue is what I want to do too. And I saw that you can get that color, that aqua color, maybe a little greener than this, with red cabbage of all things. And some more coffee dye. I assume it's coffee. Can't really smell it. I know mine sometimes has a pretty strong coffee smell. That's great. And then some printed pages. That's really a neat idea. I never do that. Print on, or coffee dye things that are already printed. And then some map. And inside the map we have some, looks like vintage stuff. Oh, some pattern stuff. Calendar stickers. This looks like just maybe file folder that she's played with. I'll have to dig some of that out today too. Some of the bright ones. And then stamped over book pages. And some vintage stickers or glue downs. And envelope. I do have some envelopes set aside to do today. You know, you just have to remember not to leave them closed so that sticks down. And these are really nice and grungy. I wonder if she just brushed them on that, brushed the coffee on that, because it's only on one side. And that's a method that some people do. I do a bunch of different things. I'm kind of just trying it all out to see what I like the best. I do dye it in the oven because it allows me to do a lot in one day without spreading it around all over the house. These are pre-printed ones, almost like scrapbook paper sets that you get, but I like those prints. I have a kid's book, an advertisement from IGA, notepad, that's neat. And some snowflake stuff. Oh, what do we have here? I don't know if this is Edith Holden, but oh my lord, it's beautiful. I haven't seen one in person, so I'm not sure, but I have a feeling that's what this is, and that's been, of course, on everybody's wish list. Gorgeous. I've got to look harder for this book, if that's what it is. Rose, let us know. Chime in the comments and let me know if that's Edith Holden, just so I can give it a special place of storage in my craft room. Hoard it for a while. And these are interesting. This looks like a postage stamp catalog. I've been kind of looking for one of those. That's neat. And out of a magazine. And, oh, this is like a felt sort of paper. Yeah, I don't know what that is exactly, but that's really interesting texture. It's construction paper, all wrapped up in a map. Well, Rose, I'm not disappointed. I don't know what you thought I was going to be, but I'm thrilled. Some more fabrics. Look at this silky, satiny brocade. That's beautiful. Oh, I just love that. A little bit more whimsical one. Some blue velvet. That'll be perfect in a journal. Some stripe, more upholstery kind of fabric. Donuts. Some real vintage stuff. Some leather. Black leather. Textured black leather. And this is interesting stuff. This is something that normally I would not bother with. But for junk journaling, oh, it's just a nice amount of bling. You can rip a strip off of it. These are awesome. I don't have any of these, so that's what this is all about, right? Just getting a little touch of something that you don't already have to see if you'll use it. Bee fabric and lots of purples. I'm going to do a purple journal and a turquoise journal, just color themed. No other theme, which you know I love a good theme, but I just want to do it for the sake of the color itself. Now we have a FedEx priority envelope with some more papers protected inside of it. So we've got some napkins. Oh, look at this pink one. Beautiful. And I just did a haul a couple of days ago, which it won't be on YouTube yet, but an estate sale haul. And I went from having my napkins in a tin, a cookie tin, about 8 inches square, filled with napkins. I've had to triple the size of my napkin container. So whenever someone has, do you want to swap napkins? I can now chime in and say yes. I've got lots. And I love having these little bit of everything for styles. Purple papers. Oh, this is lovely. This is more of a cardstock. Beautiful, two-sided. And some vellum. Beautiful, beautiful papers. And this is just on graph paper. It looks like she printed it. I'll have to try that. Again, every time I get a box from someone it gives me different ideas and things I need to try. I wonder where you get all these 8.5 by 11s, or does she just print them? Let me know, Rose, if you've just printed all of these. They're gorgeous. I don't know if that was something you had in your Etsy store. This is a nice weight paper. That's one thing I have to do, is go paper shopping at an actual store. Tracy Fox. Like a Staples or something, and look at different thicknesses of paper. Vellum, because I think I want to use a slightly thicker paper quality. Victoria Designs, Alice in Wonderland. Oh, I've got another friend, the girl that does my hair, Pixie. She would like an Alice in Wonderland journal, whether she knows it or not. A bunch of different square tags. A bunch of purple tags. Purple and pink. Alice in Wonderland. That gives me ideas too for like one of those tunnel books. Unicorns. Pretty spring prints. A little bit of celestial stuff. Got a celestial folder that I've started to save things in. I love this bee vellum. Oh, absolutely love it. And these other printables. Victoria Designs. Victoria. Daphne's Diary. I was looking at a Daphne's Diary in Michael's the other day, and I couldn't believe it was over $20. I'm still tempted, but I didn't do it. Yeah, there's some really interesting little snippets in there. I think that's all Daphne's Diary. And more purple and blue. I just love those colors together. And I love these little vintage photographs, headshots. I've been wanting to incorporate pictures of people, not necessarily people I know, although I do want to do like a family journal too. It's so much more fun than just a photo album, I think. The way it's coming together in my head. There's a nice winter piece. This almost looks like someone's original artwork, but I don't see any signature. Very nice. Very nice. Sort of moody, but I really like that feel. Nice Christmas one. Oh, look at the purple Santas. Very cool. Who says Santa has to wear red? And more for the Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, she asked me if I did Christmas, and I said, well, I don't really do red and green Christmas, but I like purples and blues and pretty colors, so I guess that's why she was asking. More bees. I like those prints. Nice background print. Collage. Some tags. Cara Brandon Creations, Friday freebie. It's not very old even. Have to look her up. I don't follow that person. See, Cara, you got a new subscriber. Very nice colors. I think I'm going to like Cara Brandon Creations. Like a wallpaper print. That's what I would call that. And some art. Tracy Fox. I like the dark prints. The blue's pretty too, but I really am drawn to the dark backgrounds. And mushrooms. That's very whimsical. Whimsical Village. I nailed that, didn't I? So that is my swap with Rose Cosentino from Quebec. And Rose, I'm really, really thrilled. I know that you were happy with yours, which of course makes me happy, but I'm really thrilled with this swap because it gives me so many new little ideas and things I didn't have and papers I never would have likely picked out for myself, but I'll use them. And I really, really thank you for that. So for those watching, if you like to see these kinds of Happy Mail unboxing, thrift store hauls, estate sale hauls, creating videos, do follow along, subscribe, share it with a friend who you know will love it too, and let us know down in the comments what was your favorite thing from this swap. And if you want to do a swap with me, don't be afraid to reach out. I'd be happy to do a swap with anybody. So enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.